Tesla Semi spotted undergoing long-range testing in California. June 16, 2022. The Tesla Semi has been spotted traveling along California highways undergoing some long-range testing ahead of the highly anticipated electric truck entering production next year. The first sighting was by Kyle, a member of the Tesla owners' Silicon Valley Club, who tells us he spotted the Semi traveling westbound along Interstate 580 on Tuesday morning between Tracy and Livermore. It was cruising in the traveling lane without a trailer attached. Later in the day, the Semi was spotted again more than 50 miles away. This time traveling along El Camino Real towards CA 237 in Palo Alto. Unlike the video above, which was taken from a Model 3's dashcam and had no sound. This video was taken from the driver's seat of a Model 3 with the window open, giving us a chance to listen to the electric motors and regenerative braking in the Semi. A stark contrast to the loud diesel engine in traditional semi-trucks. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: hopefully the Semi is the beginning of the end for diesel trucks. Tesla has the highest satisfaction ratings amongst car owners. June 16, 2022. Tesla and the Model 3 have come out on top in the Global Happy Motorist Index, which seeks to measure how satisfied customers are with their car and the brand overall. The study, conducted by Zitobi, an online driver education resource, compared owner ratings from 4 different review sites including Parker's, Honest John, AutoTrader, and Edmunds. The car with the highest owner rating was the Model 3, which had an average score across the 4 different review sites of 4.53 out of 5, making it the only EV to be featured in the top 50 vehicles. Next was the Volvo XC40 and Ford Puma, each with scores of 4.5 and 4.43 respectively. The strong showing by the Model 3 helped to propel Tesla to the top of the list for car brands with the highest owner rating of 4.53 out of 5. Behind Tesla was Land Rover, 4.30, and Mazda, 4.30. At the bottom of the list was Nissan, 3.76. Mercedes-Benz, 3.75. And Malaysia's Perodua, 2.8. Source reposted and summarized from Mike Fleming at Drive Tesla Canada. My take: I am not surprised. I feel the same way with my Tesla. Elon Musk warns Lucid and Rivian. June 16, 2022. Recently, Talk News reporter, Tinsai, wrote about Elon Musk sharing a warning with Lucid and Rivian. I'd like to share additional thoughts from a recent video from Tesla owners of Silicon Valley. Elon Musk stated that unless something changes significantly with Lucid and Rivian, they will go bankrupt. They are headed for doom unless something changes. He hopes they are able to do something and that they need to cut their costs dramatically. Rivian is a company, had a proposed $80 billion for its IPO. Since then, its stock is down almost 80%. One of the things that people haven't factored in is that Rivian as a company may not make it to volume production and go bankrupt. Tesla was worth less than this just over 2 years ago. Tesla has been delivering vehicles for over a decade now. I remember when Tesla went public at around a $3 billion valuation. Seems a lot more reasonable. Lucid Motors has also faced the same challenges as Rivian. It iPod at a high valuation and reached peaks around a $70 billion market cap without delivering any cars. I hope they succeed. But as Elon Musk has stated, prototypes are easy and reaching volume production is hard. There are other EV startups that are trying to succeed, such as Nikola Corporation and Lordstown Motors. Each have had difficulty actually delivering working vehicles and trying to reach volume production. One piece of advice when investing, which Stephen Mark Ryan, from Solving the Money Problem, advises, is to think more and invest less. This is along the lines of what Elon Musk says about Lucid and Rivian about cutting costs. It's important to pay attention to reality. Elon relates it to an airplane that is headed for a crash. If those companies can cut costs and make some drastic changes, they will crash or go bankrupt. This is the challenge of reaching volume production. They may end up like every other car company, except Tesla and Ford. What do others have to say about Tesla as a company? I think many people who don't understand Tesla, the soaring growth of EV adoption, and Tesla's massive growth, see Tesla as the same kind of company as a legacy ICE company. Tesla is growing over 60% per year and growing its earnings by sometimes 200% or more year over year, and this is a company that is rapidly growing. When a company is growing this fast, it gets a premium put on it based on its growth and future projections. I'm hoping Rivian and Lucid succeed. The world needs more electric vehicles and clean energy. Will Lucid and Rivian go bankrupt? Is Elon Musk right? Source reposted and summarized from Jeremy Johnson at Talk News. My take: I feel bad for all of the investors that tried to pile on the Tesla train by buying Rivian and Lucid stock. You should have bought Tesla instead. Now's a good time to switch. ARK loads up on Tesla shares. June 16, 2022. Tesla bull ARK Invest added 2,800 shares of the electric automaker's stock on Monday morning, equating to a roughly $1.8 million investment. Tesla shares were up over 2% just after noon on Tuesday in New York, rebounding from a tough 5-day stretch last week where shares dropped roughly 10%. ARK added the Tesla shares to its ARKQ exchange-traded fund ETF, which is comprised of companies in autonomous technology and robotics. The investment represents 0.1576 of the fund, and was joined by two other transactions in the ETF: the sale of 1274 shares of Elbit Systems Limited and 22,274 AeroVironment Inc. ARK also holds Tesla shares in its innovation ETF, known as ARKK. It appears ARK took advantage of a slight dip in Tesla stock, which occurred last week after a rough week for many automakers and tech stocks. Yesterday, Tesla shares dropped over 7% as CEO Elon Musk sent an email to company employees stating they will have to rally hard to recover from shutdowns that occurred this quarter in Shanghai at Tesla's factory. The facility was shut down for 3 weeks amidst a spike in COVID-19 cases in China in April, which eliminated 97.7% of Tesla's production in April compared to March. ARK has regularly supported Tesla's thesis as a company, especially in terms of its robotaxi and self-driving projects. ARK suggests Tesla shares could reach $4,600 by 2026, with its bull case surging the automaker's potential stock price up to $5,800. ARK also has a bear case that puts Tesla's stock at $2,900. Tesla announced last week it would propose a 3-to-1 stock split to investors at this year's annual shareholder meeting. Source reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Tesla RT. My take: now is the time. Don't complain 6 months from now that Tesla is too expensive.